right, at the end of the day, the back sink should not look like this. I repeat, it should not look like this. So I'm going to show you how to put your paint supplies on a project using paint. It's really important that we leave the back counter looking good. So let's give you a little tour of how the back counter should look. Okay, so we've got our big paintbrushes here in the back for our tempera cakes and for painting with tempera paint. We've got our watercolor brushes and we've got our detail brushes. When you're putting your brush away, it is so important to keep that brushy hair up so that we don't end up flattening it out and having to throw it away. Okay, some of these brushes, rest in peace, have been put away incorrectly, or they've been pushed too hard on when they were being painted with, so we actually have to throw them away, unfortunately. So please make sure that you're being kind to your brushes and putting them away correctly with the hair up. All right, let's take a second to talk about sponges. There are two types of sponges that we use in the art room. So during a painting project, you might use a sponge to dry your brush off after you've wet your brush in the water so that it's not sopping wet. Okay, so these are the sponges. They are full size and they belong in a tray for washing your brush off when you are painting. They should actually stay pretty clean because you swish your brush in the water before you clean it off. Okay, then there are sponges that are cut in half that belong in the yellow bowl that are used to wash down tables. So if you're going to wash down a table and you need to get your sponge wet, you're going to rinse it in the water, but you're going to squeeze it completely out into the sink so that it's just damp, okay? We don't want a ton of water sopping all over the table because odds are we've got about 2 minutes until the next class comes in and we want those tables to be dry, okay? So make sure when you use the small sponges to wash your table off or the back counter that you squeeze it out completely.